Hi, this is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. And if you have, I want to thank you. I want to thank everyone for being here today. And please push the like button because it does help get the algorithms out there so everyone can find this channel. So today we're going to do part 3 of the Betsy Ross Afghan Flag. And I'm doing this in parts for a lot of reasons. I think it's just easier that way. This way here you can get through one part, the second part, and then we can wrap it up with putting it all together as far as the stars are concerned. So part 1 was actually getting this beautiful Afghan started. And that was part 1. Part 2 was doing the stars that we're going to be applying to this Afghan. And there are going to be 13 stars and also 13 stripes. So we're going to start, and I'm going to kind of glaze over the first 2 parts, and then we'll do part 3. And I also want to mention that once this is all finished, I'm going to put all the parts together. So 1 through 4 will be in one video, so you don't have to go looking for it and say, where is it? It'll all be together. So that's what I wanted to mention. So without further ado, let's get started, why don't we? So I chose to do this beautiful chevron stitch for this blanket because I wanted to give the flag a look that it's waving in the wind. So I wanted to do that. So in the beginning, what we did alternate colors. We started with the red, which is where you start. And all those stripes symbolize different states. All different, the 13 colonies. The first state being Rhode Island, and then it just goes up to all the 13 colonies during that time. So you do red, white, red, white, red, and then you finish off with the white, because now we're going to add the blue. So we're going to add the blue. And like with all of this blanket, except for the stars, we're going to use an eye hook. We want to work the last row of this white. And don't forget, we're working in the back loop only. So we're going to make that last double crochet, but we're not going to finish it. And then we're going to add our blue. And the blue is also from Red Heart Yarn, and it's called Soft Navy. So we're going to add our blue. And we're going to chain 1 and chain 2. And we're going to turn our work. Now what we're going to do is we fasten off. Sorry. We're going to knot these together. We want to knot this together because we're going to be, once we do that, we're going to be putting those all in. We're going to be weaving them all in. And I'll show you how to do that because I know you've got blue and you've got white. But it actually is very easy. So after you make your first double crochet, which is the chain stitch, you want to make your first, you're going to do 2 together. And don't forget, we're going to work in the back only, back bar only of this. We're going to work in the back loop, not the front loop, the back loops, as we did with all the others, right in this loop. We're going to do the blue any different than we did all the other stripes. It's going to be the same thing all the way down. And don't worry if that pulls a little bit, because that will all fall into place once you get all of these this row is all set. And we're going to continue to do this right across. And these are your 3 double crochets that are together, so you can know that in that middle one you're going to put 3 double crochets. And once again, you're going in the back loop only. And that's what it looks like. Now you're going to continue this until you get, I want you to mention, this is your first peak. This is your first peak. And then you're going to see your second peak. And then you're going to stop right after that second peak. So I'm going to meet you after the second peak. Now we're almost at the end, and this is our second peak. We did our first one and our second one. And then what we're going to do is, you know that you have to skip these 2 stitches from the first tutorial that we did. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into this next one, and you're going to make a double crochet, but you're not going to finish the whole thing. And then what you want to do is you want to get your red. Now we know we have to put red next because this is our white stripe. So we're going to get our red, and we're going to do it just like we did the last join. And then we're going to skip this, and then go into the back loop of this next stitch. And this starts our red stripe. Then once I have it like comfortable where I know I'm okay, I'm going to get the back of this again, and I'm going to tie this together because we're going to be weaving these in. And you'll be shocked at how good, once you weave them in, how good it looks. You can't even tell that you've had to do it. And then what we do is we're going to cut and fasten off the blue. And you want to leave a long enough tail so that you can weave in. And now we're going to do our red. Now, I want to remind you that as with all of these other stripes, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. So that means you're going to have to do 4 rows of red, but you're going to be going back and forth because you're going to go from the red, and then as soon as you see that you have to start a blue, then you're going to start your blue and add that, because you want to continue to make your blue section, so that's where your stars go. So you will continue to do this. And the thing with this is you won't have to fasten off with the red until you get here so that you can add your blue again. So you're going to go right across on this. And you're going to have to make sure that you have 4 rows of the red, and your blue will, of course, be over and over again in this section. So you won't even have to count, because what's going to happen is your blue will finish when you're done with all your stripes. Your blue will be done when you're done with all your stripes, because they'll line up together. The blue will line up to the very top of your last stripe. You will have an alternating red and white to do, plus your blue section. So what you're going to have now is you're going to have a total of 4 red stripes and a total of 3 white. And then, of course, you have your blue at the end. So you're going to continue to do this right across. And when you get to the very end, you won't fasten off. And that'll happen, and it'll go fine until you're done and you've come back to this blue again. You'll always know when you have to change to blue so that you can finish that off. Again, your blue section will continue to grow until you get to that very last row that you have to make your last stripe. And you're going to alternate red and white, until you get to the very end, and always have the blue. And the blue will finish when your last stripe is done. So I'm going to continue to do this, and then I will meet you almost at the end. So here we are almost at the end, and I want to mention that I left a stitch marker on this side, because this is going to be my right side. That'll be my side that I put my stars on. And this side will be the start of where I put my, when I fasten off, so that's the side that I'm going to fasten off and then weave in the ends. We're almost at the end, and we want to skip this and this. So we know this is where we've got to make our color change. So we're going to make our last double crochet here, but we're not going to finish it off. And then we're going to get the end of our yarn, add it to this. And then we're going to skip, and in this next stitch, we're going to put a double crochet in the back loop. And then we'll put one in this stitch. And then what I'm going to do is turn this around, and I'm going to make a knot in this. That'll tighten that up so it's not so loose. And then I'm going to fasten off the red. And I'm going to continue with my blue. And then I will continue with my blue. And then I will go to the next row. When I turn this around, I'll make another row of blue, and then I'll have to fasten off at some point here to start my red again. You're going to have 4 rows of each color. So 4 rows of red, 4 rows of white, 4 rows of red, 4 rows of white. But you won't have to do that with this, because you'll just continue this until you're done with this. And you have 7 rows alternating red and white, 4 red, 3 white, and you finish with your red stripe. So you're going to continue to do this all the way across. Then you're going to start your next row with the blue. You won't have to fasten off, and then again, once you get to this point, that's when you will be doing your next color change, and you'll continue to do this over and over again. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the Betsy Ross Flag Afghan. Now, this is part 3, and with part 3, you have to do the same thing that you did with all of the other rows when we first started. Same number of stitches, the same thing we did from beginning to end. The only difference you're going to do is you're going to make and add your blue. So you're going to be making color changes. There's going to be a total of 7 stripes that you're going to need to do. And it starts with red, it ends with red. In between the red is white. So you're going to have a total of 4 red stripes and 3 white. Once you're done with that, then you're done with the flag, and then we're going to add our stars. And this blue will continue until you have your very last row of stripes, which is that red, and it's the very last row of the red. And that's when you'll finish the blue. So the blue will be side by side with your stripes. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the Betsy Ross Flag Afghan. This is part 3, and part 4 is coming up, so we can get it all sewn up together. We can get the stars on, and we can do our weaving in. You can do your weaving in as you go if you want. If you want to get your weaving in all your ends before we add the stars, you can do that as well. So again, this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the Betsy Ross Flag Afghan. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Love you all. Bye-bye.